Hello everyone, I'm joined today by Sarah. Sarah's the producer, by the way, and Michelle is the presenter. There's a show called the BBC Takeaway, which is every Thursday night, 7 till 9.
Yeah.
And basically, Sarah, over the last, 12 months?
Yeah, 9 months.
9 months.
9 months.
9 months.
Still a baby.
You could have had a baby.
Yeah.
I know. It would have been a lot less hard work.
She has been ringing,
messy.
phoning, messaging, gathering all these people from around Stoke-on-Trent and the staff.
Dragging them into the
Yeah,
studio,
yeah.
kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
With all
Yeah.
their booze and all their food.
So, but this show is actually taking off. It's getting bigger and better and whatever. I thought I'll bring my camera down and
Show everybody that it's real.
Sarah can tell you all about her experience when the bosses of the BBC have summoned her to Birmingham to come and speak at that conference that you were telling me about. So go on, tell us this show. What's
Radio Stoke, we launched the evening shows,
Yeah.
and Michelle and I have worked quite closely on that as well. Michelle actually is one of the bosses as
Yeah,
well.
so she has to watch it now.
So yeah, one of the ideas that we had originally was Michelle and Andrew, the big boss, came to me and went, right, we want to do a food show. And we sat around a meeting, was it last June, and said,
Yeah, it would have been.
how's this going to work?
Yeah.
What are we going to do? How can we go about this food show? And they said, right, get in touch with a few people, see if a few people, want to come on, talk about what they do, talk about their wares.
I was really forthcoming. I was
you were.
Oh yeah, but you see,
A-star students.
you did start a bit built in. You obviously took a lot of persuading because you're quite shy, really.
Yeah,
aren't you?
exactly. Yeah,
We've just got this massive wealth of food, of producers, of makers, of bakers, people like yourself. I mean, even oatcake producers, there's loads of you, isn't there?
Yeah.
So we wanted to get all that and really celebrate the food from the area and the drink from the area.
And have a laugh.
And have a laugh, yeah.
And also bring that kind of the feeling of being around the dinner table. I think that's what you're most proud of, isn't it, Shell?
Yeah, it's just like, well, I'd like to say it's like at my house, but because I've got teenage sons, they don't sit at the table long enough to have a dinner conversation. Yeah. It's a case of they empty the plate and then they're back upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's how my house, I aspire to have dinners in my house with interesting people and interesting dishes, and that they don't want to go and sit in the bedroom, really.
Now, is there an end date for this show?
No, we don't have a best before.
No, don't you? Or a used by.
Yeah, although
no, it's something that we hope keeps growing, keeps going. We've got ideas for cookbooks and food festivals and developing our own gins. I mean, I would love to develop a gin. So if anybody can help me develop a takeaway gin.
None of it would get sold because she'd drink it all.
But no, it's something that we thought would go down well in Stoke-on-Trent, and you know what? It has.
Every single week we're astounded by just how much variety, but equally how much passion there is for the food and drink industry in this area. And all right, it's not a glitzy Manchester or a posh Birmingham
or West End of London
or fancy London, but you know what? The food up here is real. It's fantastic. It's as varied as you will find anywhere in the country, and it's exciting. And it's exciting for us to shine a light on that. It's it's the easiest job we've ever done, and in that respect, anyway.
And it's discovering, like in the last 9 months, I've discovered so many different products
that
and
you didn't
producers
know existed.
No, and different ideas and our savvy shopping that we're doing to save people money as well. Like I've saved my own bills, and like if we can pass a little bit of that on to everybody that's listening. Is amazing, and like we've bounced ideas off each other. I mean, Christmas has been amazing last year. Like just the amount of new presents I had, or kind of getting to know you guys better, and like how we can work together with.
The other exciting thing is the speed dating that's been going on in the studio.
Which with other producers.
You lot,
with you guys, because we will put two people together in the first hour who might never have met. Yeah. And they get on great. They're talking about different things. It was last week. It was cheese and a restaurateur talking about something. Now they're going to start collaborating, and that's really exciting. And who'd have thought that would be a spin-off.
Exactly.
And I get really excited. We just did, like, knowing that a chocolate maker and a restaurant again in Stoke-on-Trent are now going to have like a chocolate Valentine's Day, and I think,
and that's because they met here in the studio.
Yeah.
Now, is this show something the BBC are going to grasp and run it throughout the country? You know, on.
Well,
on
obviously, I'm not averse to world domination.
Yeah, we'd like that.
Yeah, we'd like that. I think at the moment we are taking it nice and steady. We are starting to put more material up online and on the new BBC Sounds, and we're optimistic we'll end up very high profile, because apart from us, there's only really the traditional programs that you might find on something like Radio 4.
Yeah.
And we're not Radio 4.
And it's a bit
not yet. I'm waiting.
No, we're the best one in the world.
Radio 4 need to know about oatcakes.
Yes.
I hope they're listening, and I hope they scroll through and listen.
I did do the listening project.
Yeah.
For Radio 4.
So you're ahead of us.
So I did that, and they've got the recording on the podcast.
Yeah, and it goes into the British Museum and all sorts, doesn't it?
Yeah, so
or British Library, not the museum. You're not a dinosaur. That was interesting.
But no,
that's why I won't end up on Radio 4.
No, but also, might add, we did the Christmas special.
Yeah, we did. He did. He came in.
Really, you should have just invited everyone at the same time, because I did feel a bit. You know, like when you go to the party late. And it's like, oh, it's.
Are you whinging? Hang on a minute, are you whinging?
I'm not.
Did you get?
Because, like, you know, if your name can be arranged that your name won't be on the list next year.
But you did come, and you did walk in late.
Well, no, it wasn't late. You said come.
I had to spread you all out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
so
let's
many
not
people.
carry on having an argument.
So there's so many people that came, and you know, Christmas, and unfortunately Michelle was poorly.
I was in hospital.
So Michelle was poorly. But
I had to go and hospitalise myself to avoid it.
Yeah.
Because I knew you were coming.
You know, even walking into that room, having that massive spread of food, and having you all there, and everyone just mingling and gossiping. I mean, I would love to have every single guest, and there was only, I think there was 20 of you. Yeah. And to have all the dinner daters there, and hopefully we can have a summer soiree or something that
a birthday party.
A birthday party.
A birthday party.
A birthday
party for the BBC takeaway.
Oh, we know enough cake bakers.
Yeah, you heard it here first.
Are you doing the oatcakes for us?
Yes, I'll bring.
Done.
Yeah, we'll sort that.
All right.
Well,
we will have a takeaway birthday party.
So remind me, people watching this, if you want to tune in, it's 94.6.
Well, it is the easiest place. Is just to go and listen online.
Online.
Because then you can listen anywhere in the country. Or world, in fact.
Yeah.
And you can listen back on the BBC Sounds app by searching for The Takeaway, and you see Michelle's face pop up. And,
don't let that put you off.
You know, when we're not on air, Instagram at BBC The Takeaway. And we live stream some of the shows. So when we're doing the taste testing,
we got loads of food porn on the Instagram account.
We're doing it.
How's the Instagram account doing? Is it
really well? We're getting followers. I think we're up to a couple of hundred now, which isn't bad. In the last couple
so
of
the
months.
Instagram is at
BBC The Takeaway.
BBC The Takeaway. That's it.
Glad you said that, because I can never get that address right.
That's why I'm a producer. I used to get the facts in there. But like, if people want to follow us,
Organ
retweet
grinder
us,
monkey.
And it's taken off, and more people are interacting with us. Found new guests on there, and it's nice to get tagged in things when guests have been on. So and you can follow the live taste testing on there, so you're not missing out. Because I realise we can see it, and food's quite visual, so they'll always be on the Instagram account.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, you two.
No, thanks for coming in.
We're just going to do an actual show in a minute, so...
Listen to him.
Yeah, it's okay.
And there's a maker waiting.
Oh, wait. Makeup. Makeup.
Makeup. Right.
Paper bag.
Okay, I'll see you all later. Thanks for watching.